Welcome everyone to Marketing Tips Tuesday with Practicefuel, the 9-step system that will show you everything you need to know to use the internet to grow your practice. My name is Brian Devine, and today we are talking about websites, about your dental or your orthodontic website, and making sure that you have just the bare minimum requirements for it to be effective, meaning for it to turn a visitor into a potential patient or a phone call or a conversation, because that's the whole point, right? Now, I will tell you that I've been having some weird stuff going on with my microphone. So I'm going to keep things really short today. So I'm going to just knock out the top 3 things that you want to make sure that your website has in order to give yourself the best chance of having your website even be worth having. Because if you don't have these things, then frankly, you don't want to send people to your website. You want them to go to like social media or any place else. So what does that mean? That means that number 1, your website has to be fast. And I know this sounds strange, but if it's not fast, 2 things happen. Number 1, Google doesn't want to show people your website. They literally will tell you that if your site is not fast enough, meaning that you score in a certain range on their speed tests, they don't want to show anybody your website. It doesn't matter what you do for search engine optimization. They don't want to show your site because it's not fast. Now, that is something that you can just go to Google and you can check. You just type in Google website speed check. There's lots of versions out there. We use all different tools, but we try to find all different ones so we can see what is happening and what might be causing a website to slow down. Number 2, mobile responsive. If your website is not working properly on mobile phones, you're in real trouble. And we are seeing this shift constantly. And it is happening faster and faster, where more and more of the traffic that we find on our clients' sites is from mobile phones. That means that if you can't get to everything you need to get to on your site on a mobile phone, you're in trouble. And it also means, number 2, that Google doesn't want to show your site in a search result. So if somebody's on their phone and they're looking for information about you or your types of services, they don't want to show you if it's not mobile optimized. And again, you can just go to Google, type in, Google mobile optimization, and you can actually check to see if Google likes your mobile responsiveness, and they'll say yes or no, pretty much. I mean, it'll just give you a score. So it's important that you have those 2 things. And then finally, easy communication. Do not make it hard for people to talk to you. So make sure that you have a phone number in the high bright and right. We call it high, bright, and right on your website, on every single page. That's your phone number, and make it tap to call. That means that when it shrinks down to fit on a screen for your mobile phone, you just tap that number to call it. You don't have to remember it or type it in or anything. You just tap to call. Make it super crazy easy. Then, yes, there's more to communication. Give people lots of ways to talk to you. Make it easy so they can chat with you directly on your website. How about two-way texting on your website, where they can just text directly to you through your website? That tap to call is key. And then, of course, forms. Some people, it's late at night and they just want to fill out a form and get some information from you, and you can follow up. So make it as easy as possible for people to communicate with you. And there are tools now that we utilize where you can have one thing on your website where you can have a chat, you can have a text, you can have, even if they're on Google, your Google profile, and they want to have a chat with you there, it will be in the same tool, and it will have that tap to call. It'll have all of it in one place, so you don't have to remember, well, where are people communicating? Just one place. Okay, I've been going for about 3 minutes, and this thing has been kind of checking out on me after 2, so I'm going to wrap it up here. If you have any questions, there's anything we can do to support you, we are here to do that, but please make sure that your website is fast. And I mean, 4 seconds is long. Don't make it longer than 4 seconds. Mobile responsive. So it looks great and works great and has everything you need on a mobile phone. And then finally, easy communication. Do not make it hard. Make it easy for people to contact you, to talk with you, to communicate with you. And that is the bare minimum to make sure that your website has the possibility of being effective and turning visitors into patients. All right, that's all I have for today. If there's anything else we can do for you, I'm happy to do it. And look forward to seeing you next time on Marketing Tips Tuesday with Practicefuel. That's it for me. Bye for now.